let's get one thing out of the way right off the bat. Like a, I mean, at will employment, I assume, if there were contracts or whatever, that's one thing. If it's at will, whatever. But I mean, for me, my comment was character isn't a switch that you flip. You can't be like, I walk in my door at home, boom, turn on the trustworthy the switch. Like now I'm good. Now I tell the truth. Now I'm humble and respectful. But when I go to work, click it off. Now I just grind and I try to win at all costs, and I undercut everyone so that I can be successful. And therefore you can somehow have some imbalance that character you put on one character costume at work and one character costume at home. I don't think that that's possible.
Yeah, I agree with Dave's kind of thought there. This is I'm a little conflicted on this particular story, right? I fully agree that how you do anything is how you do everything. And if you demonstrate poor character in one area of your life, it would lead me to believe that you may also likely demonstrate poor character in other areas of your life. So, there's a part of me that's very in alignment with what the CEO did. I also see the other flip side of that coin, which is that, people's personal lives are their personal lives. And I'm sure there's a lot of context around what happened that nobody really knows. Not to say that anything would excuse that, but, where do we draw the line where that dictates what your employer is allowed to interfere and judge you on? Assuming none of it happened on company time, on company grounds, etc. So I'm torn.
I agree. I'm with you. I'm on the one hand fully supportive of a private company owner doing what they want with their company that they built or they run or they own, and imposing whatever values or edicts they want on the company, so long as they don't run afoul of laws, protected classes, that sort of thing. On the other hand, I'm with you. I'm very much torn on this. So I agree with you completely, Nana.
So I want to peel apart just for conversation's sake, I want to peel apart the two elements. One is like the legal, ethical, or moral action of the firing. Like that can be debated. I think there's gray areas and conversation on both sides that warrants debate. And I assume this happens regularly. This is not something that's just happened this one time. I think the thing that's made it newsworthy is that this CEO has publicly stated that this is what she did and that she fired them. And it's for one reason: trust. So if we can take the action and put it over here, but really focus on this angle, which is if you have to trust the people you work with, and there's a person that you worked with that has proven to be trustworthy at work, but definitely not trustworthy at home or, with their relationships, are you able to peel those apart?